Hello guys, I'm back again with another video. This is another series that I will be doing. If you have enough of the isekai historical manhwa genre, it is time for you to have a change of pace and read some modern manhwa. Trust me, they're equally good and entertaining. But before we go in with the video, as you can see, only a small percentage of you are actually subscribed. So if you want more manhwa recommendations, please don't hesitate to subscribe as it really helps the channel a lot and you'll be kept updated whenever I upload more videos. Without further ado, let's get on with the first one. The first one is called 124 Romance, also known as An Hour of Romance by Kim Young-mi. It is currently ongoing with 79 chapters and its official website is Tapitoon. Ju-an is a strict working woman in a company. She is organized, has never been late, stick to the rules, and is a perfectionist. People have mixed opinions of her, saying she is too workaholic, and some also admired her for having this kind of attitude. On the other hand, Dojin is the exact opposite of her. Although he has low working skills compared to Ju-an, people like him for his bright personality and good looks. They aren't exactly close, but Yuan gets irritated with Dujin since his clumsiness often gets her in trouble as his superior. One day, their team spend time in this temple and together, Juan and Dujin save a child monk. From that day onwards, something mysterious kept happening to them. In 1 hour within a day, Juan and Dujin switch bodies. They don't have the exact idea of what time they are switching, so whether they are having a bath or in the middle of the meeting, they have no choice but to deal with it. They also haven't had the solution to actually stop it. This is a story of two opposite adult individuals forced to work together to make this situation bearable for both of them. I am invested in every chapter because the plot is probably one of the most interesting thing I've ever heard. You will just never know what's going to happen and what situation is going to arise. The two leads being the complete opposite of each other, interacting and very slowly opening up to each other. I love that. There are also a lot of second-hand embarrassment moments that are so funny to read. And lastly, the tension. My goodness, these two exude such good tension and I can't wait to read them being affectionate to each other and actually have a real relationship. The second one is called A Bittersweet Couple by Flo B and Jang Green. It is now completed with 66 chapters. Currently, it doesn't have an official English translation but you can read it officially on Naver Webtoon. Subin is an outgoing woman. Currently, she's been going on a lot of blind dates because her mother wanted her to get married as soon as possible, but all she's been meeting is not up to her standards. Her mother is selling at a tteokbokki place. She raised her alone after her father passed away 3 years ago. After rejecting her current blind date, a man from her past suddenly appeared. Jia-jun is an illegitimate son of a rich company. She owed him a large amount of money she borrowed back when they were in grade school. Now he is back to collect the debt. The exchange is for her to marry him. Subin finds this ridiculous but Yejun is firm with this decision, but not because he loves her. It is because his father won't let him inherit the company if he will not get married within a month. It's also because of his beloved grandmother that is bedridden and wishes to see him get married. After some events and arguments, Subin finally agreed to be married to him. They set some limitations such as intimacy and how is this only a pretend thing for both of them. As they spend time with each other, their feelings will only get complicated. With their personal issues, they will keep bickering, but they also can't deny their affection to the other person. For me, this is the classic enemy to lovers but the modern manhwa version. Their chemistry is irresistible to the point that you can't stop reading them. The slow burn is also real. I see the building of their romance and some moments that made me scream. A lot of bickering at each other. This also has some heartfelt moments that I like. The payout that I felt when I reached the point of them confessing and all that is satisfying and you just have to be there. The third one is called A Business Proposal by Hewa, Perula, and Narak. It is now completed with 102 chapters and its official website is Tapas. Hari is your typical office woman. She has a best friend named Yongsu who is a daughter of a well-known company. Yongsu's father usually gets her to attend blind dates, which she despises. So she contacts Hari to cover her this time. At first, Hari is hesitant but later agreed with her conditions. She disguised herself as a seductive and sexy woman to throw her blind date off but is surprised to see him taking it well. All of that changed when she learned that her blind date is actually the arrogant boss of her company named Tae Kang. Because of her being frightened of him finding out, she goes all out by being all over him, but Taemu is still unfazed and asks for her number. He left after and Har thought that her job is done and Taemu is completely turned off by her. Later, he contacts her and suggests meeting again. He asks her to marry him and that makes the situation crazier. Taemu will not stop until he gets to achieve what he likes. In the end, Hari gets to deal with this situation herself, secretly dating the CEO of the company, while in disguise and rushing to go back being the employee and vice versa. How long can she keep this going? I know the premise is quite a cliche, but hear me out. I also thought that sometimes it gets drawn out for too long, like they keep dragging some things. But what can I say? I actually enjoy it. The art is good and the characters look attractive. Some situations are genuinely funny and the couples are kinda cute. It's also getting a K-drama adaptation this month and I will be there to see what they will do. I'm excited about seeing these characters in screen and just go for it if you enjoy this type of story. The fourth and the last one is called Spring's Espresso, also called as Bomb's Espresso by Dolcenavi and Guanduhi. It is currently ongoing with 24 chapters and its official website is Tapas. The story starts when Bombsol, a previous owner of a cafe, starts searching for work in the corporate world. After getting outshined by big names and high-tech improvements of other coffee shops, she is left with no choice but to leave it. As she is searching, she has her eyes on W Coffee, where the face of the company is Jake K, a famous barista abroad who recently came home to Korea. She applied for the job as Jake K's assistant and got accepted. As she worked for him, she realized how selfish he is and hard to get through, but there is this mysterious connection between the two of them. JK is actually her previous customer almost a decade ago. His name is Jae-hee, and because of his admiration for Bombsol, he proposed to her. Of course, Bombsol declined and told him that she will think again when he gets a little older. They've departed ways that day, but in the present, Bombsol has no idea. Now that they're reunited, Jae-hee will do everything to win Bombsol for real this time. If you like talking about coffee and such, this is perfect for you. As for the romance, it's not that established as of now. They have this boss and employee dynamic, and I don't know, this is one of those manhwas where the characters are having a hard time communicating for no reason. Sometimes it gets irritating but still entertaining. And to be honest, they might take forever, but here I am still reading it. I hope for JK to man up and actually win Bombsol. That is all for the video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you will have a very nice day and I will see you next time.